General Julian is a high-ranking officer of the Ravennan Army, commanding an innumerable number of ensigns, legionnaires, and centurions. He is also the bearer of the glass curse, and is seen to be quite skilled with it. In this video, I will attempt to prove why Julian is a baron in the Order of Aesir, despite it not being specifically stated in-game. Before I start this video, I wish to offer several disclaimers. First and foremost, I am not making a statement I claim to be irrefutable fact. While my beliefs are based in evidence and logical deduction, I do not wish to insult or demean anyone who disagrees with me. I encourage you to leave your objections and thoughts on my theory in the comments. I am a new channel and need the interaction. My second disclaimer is this. At time of video scripting, the Dark Sea update has yet to release. Therefore, my lore information is somewhat limited, and I cannot promise total accuracy with what we have, due to the fact that we are going solely off the Bronze Sea storyline. Finally, I warn you now that there are spoilers in this video for the entire Bronze Sea storyline. With that in mind, let's you and I jump into. But my first argument is simple, and it relates to an already stated fact. General Julian wields the glass curse. I do not believe he could do so without the consent of the Order of Aesir. The Order killed Beringer, bearer of the Cloud Curse. They did not, as far as we know, attempt to recruit him or bribe him into giving away the curse. They simply attempted to steal it. I do not think the Order would be willing, despite the fact that Julian is a Ravennan general and thus under a, recently deceased, High Lord's command, to leave such a massive potential loose end when a sea curse is at stake. My theory is that, unless a sea curse user is willing to pledge loyalty to the Order of Aesir, they risk their life. The obvious objection to this is Randall. He has used his curse for an exceedingly long time, and thus would theoretically be under intense Order scrutiny, if not outright assault. However, I contrast Randall's use of the curse with Julian's. I think Randall is content to live in his library, and thus likely has escaped the Order's knowledge as a whole. My second argument comes from Order hierarchy. General Argos states that there are two barons, Argos and someone else, to a High Lord, King Calvis. The leading theory is that Commodore Kai of the Grand Navy is this second baron, due to a rather quaint line that functions as the sailor's death message. However, Kai does not function in the story in any meaningful way. I believe an Order baron would be on the move, looking for the player's character, who has caused noticeable if not significant damage to the Order, by the time of King Calvis' death. Therefore, Julian was likely tracking the player by the time we defeated Karina, as referenced by his opening line, quote, "I've finally found you," unquote. My final argument is based on his closeness to the Order's members and his attractiveness to recruit. The Aesirians have already decided that a general of Ravenna is influential enough to be crowned with the role of a baron in the form of General Argos. Why would they not do this again? Julian is clearly tied to Calvis, his immediate superior, and assumedly has met Argos, his fellow commander. There would be plenty of opportunities to recruit and turn him to evil. A possible rebuttal I would receive is that, while pursuing the player in the Castello of Ravenna, Julian states that he does not, quote, "know what the player's goal is," unquote. Some would say, based on this, Julian is clueless as to the deeper truths of this mystery. However, King Calvis, a known High Lord, makes multiple similar statements. He hints at strength in our blood, and when we deny this, he assumes we are falsely playing dumb. Therefore, it is safe to say the Order of Aesir believes we are up to something greater than we know, and Julian confessing this when Calvis did the same is nothing special. In conclusion, based on the evidence, I believe that Julian is a baron of the Order of Aesir, and I consider it likely that he will be further present and quite possibly a boss fight in future Arcane Odyssey story gameplay. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you feel I have warranted it. Thanks to Mini Pixels for several of the background images. Have an outstanding rest of your day.